Hi, welcome to Reacts with Jax. I'm Jax, and today I'm reacting to The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 4? Is this episode 4? What episode is this? It's episode 4. The whole world is watching. And I can't wait to jump into this. In the last episode, we saw Wakanda entering into the picture, and I am certain they are not going to be happy with Bucky for getting Zemo out of jail, even though I have to say, as much as Zemo is a total villain, he's a total villain, we get it. But he's so great in the show. So I'm loving how all of this has been progressing. I can't wait to jump right into this. So make sure you subscribe, like this video if you enjoy this content, and let's get started. I think the production quality of this show is epic. I know I said the pilot kind of felt like a TV show in comparison to the movies 6 years ago. But I don't think that anymore. I think they were just warming up.
It's not gonna work.
That'd be so tough having to trust somebody with that ability. Oh, I hate that shot of him with the mouth guard being tortured. Like, come on now. That's just terrible. He probably hates it more than I do. There we go, homecoming. This is so terrible. Not that he's free, but that's some of the worst kind of torture, I imagine. You don't have any shackles on you, but you're a prisoner in your mind, and your mind belongs to somebody else and they can control you however they want. You just don't have any freedom, but people don't see it. And I'm so glad people acknowledge it. His accent's not as good as hers.
Then we come for you.
I'm surprised he didn't tell her there are more super soldiers. She's great. She's so powerful on screen. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is tough because I'm starting to warm to Zemo. Isn't that terrible? It is terrible. It's probably why they reintroduced her, so that you don't like him too much.
Well, the Wakandans are here. Bought us some more time.
Were you followed?
How can you be so sure?
Because I know when I'm
Yeah,
being
exactly.
followed.
It was sweet of you to defend me at least.
Hey, you shut it. No one's defending you. There's nothing to litigate. You straight shot the man.
Sam,
Yeah, you did.
Carly bombed a GRC supply depot.
What?
More attacks if those demands aren't met in full.
She's getting worse.
She's getting worse.
To the two of you, you're seeing something in her that isn't there.
No, I think we are seeing something that's there.
The very concept of a super soldier was that warped aspiration that led to the Avengers.
Hey, those are...
Okay, the Avengers are amazing and you need to let it go.
Carly is radicalized. Peaceful way to stop her.
The desire cannot be separated from supremacist ideals, is inherently on that path until you kill her.
Do you agree with that?
Or she kills you.
Maybe you're wrong, Zemo. I've never corrupted Steve.
Touché.
Yeah.
But there has never been another Steve Rogers, has there?
He agrees that Steve is perfect. Can we just all agree Steve is perfect?
Give up your tour guide.
Lemmy agrees.
Anya is like a pillar of the community, right? Kid, my TT passed away. My TT, yeah.
Who is your TT?
What's a TT?
My aunt passed away.
Oh, your auntie, TT, get it. Okay.
It's like a week long. Maybe they're doing the same thing for Danya.
Worth a shot.
TT would be proud of you. Turkish delight.
You're sharing desserts? Zemo is very likable.
The depot that was bombed was funded and run by the Patriation Council.
This show is so good.
And had only been on the job for 1 week. Action by the radical group, known as the Flag Smashers, began drafting legislation, known as the...
So Zemo kind of mentioned she's getting worse. And I'm wondering if he's talking about the imbalance of the personality that can occur in a super soldier after they've been given the serum if they're not prepared for the intensity of it. Because it does amplify things inside of you. And that's probably why he's saying you can't get away from that superiority. It kind of reminds me of when Steve was talking to Fury about whether or not you can trust the government, how much you should trust the government, and they were both on opposite sides of the spectrum, but they both had really good points. And I think Zemo is he's providing a different debate here as to whether or not the super soldiers are even a good idea. He's very against them. Obviously, Bucky is one, and he gets the downfall. He gets the downside of them, but Steve was pretty perfect. But yeah, we haven't had another Steve.
Donya Madani?
Excuse me.
Nothing to seek refuge from. We're internationally displaced and we don't trust outsiders.
Well, then how will you ever be a part of the world if you don't trust anyone?
I have a pretty good track record.
Repatriation Council promised 6 months ago.
If you're not going to trust anyone, and you're not going to let anybody in, and you're not going to do any kind of negotiations other than blowing people up, then you're going to continue to alienate yourself from the rest of the world. They need some kind of communication, and he's giving kids candy. He's going to give them Turkish Delight. This is so... He's really showing off his villain side right now. He's just... Don't trust strange kids. Don't trust strangers with candy.
Right. My old friend, Donya, passed away.
My old friend. God, he knows how to manipulate people. He's good.
I'd like to pay my last respects. Your all will be.
He's good, he's good. You both failed, and Zemo did it. He got the job done. He's getting the information you need. Oh my god.
They're very bad, not to be trusted. It's our little secret, okay? Cute kids.
That adult right there was perfectly fine with him walking up to the kids. If this really was a secret place, I would be more suspicious of a stranger walking up to kids with candy.
You really think her ends justify her means? Then she's no different than him.
She's not motivated by the same things.
But she's blowing people up the same, and killing people the same.
What'd she tell you?
The funeral is this afternoon.
Can we trust him?
You know the door is coming for you any minute.
Leaving you to turn on me once we get to Carly.
Don't engage him. He's just going to extort you and do that stupid head tilt thing.
What help? So
Let me make a call.
I'm gonna have to pay attention to the head tilt thing.
Just to hear a friendly voice. I can't.
We found the camp. But no one here is telling us later today, but he's holding us hostage with the information.
And that surprises you?
It does not surprise me.
We could use a trustworthy set of eyes on the...
I may or may not have access to a satellite or two. Let me see what I can do.
How do you have access to a satellite or two? And is it one or two?
You gotta play this out.
Here's, we're not gonna find that serum until it's too late. Power broker went apeshit when he heard about Nagel.
You killed the golden goose. That report's about to get real nasty.
Don't apologize.
Find Carly.
If she has access to satellites, don't you think the power broker has access to hack cell phones to see what numbers are going in and out of that area? And wouldn't they know that she's calling people who have cell phones? Well, I guess they would be in a camp, but I don't know. Am I too paranoid? I feel like you'd have to make sure that all of your communications are encoded. What if somebody has listening devices all over Madripoor?
Do you think I'm making a mistake?
I think you've made a lot of mistakes.
My grandfather, Lucas, true resistance fighter. If you're doing something and it makes you scared, it's probably because it's the right thing, and he fought Nazis, so.
Seems like good advice.
Well, he sounds like a great man, but that advice could be taken the wrong way.
I don't know if I should tease you about that yet or not.
He made me believe that there was decent people in this world. I
I
didn't
like
think there
them.
could be another Captain America until I met you. And
Okay.
back then, there was just...
Do not tell me that she's gonna get the damn shield.
Girls don't have the luxury of keeping their hands clean.
Well, but Steve didn't go around blowing people up on purpose.
That shield is a monument to a bygone era. All the people history just left out. If anything, that shield should be destroyed.
Okay, you just lost 2 fans just in one sentence.
But first we pay our respects to Mama Donya.
You need to calm down with that shield. What is wrong with people coming after? Why is everyone so obsessed with this shield? Let it go, people. Steve Rogers was amazing.
And you really think 2 Avengers can walk around Latvia without drawing attention?
No more keeping us in the dark.
Oh, okay, now that you've said that, I won't keep you in the dark.
Unbelievable explanation.
Take it easy before it gets weird.
Yeah, don't make it weird, Walker.
Well, where?
Well, all we know is, so we're going to intercept her there.
I mean, civilians.
You can't walk in looking like that. They look like knockoff Captain America and Battlestar.
If there's any time to reason with her, it's now.
No, stop. Hold on. I think we're way past reasoning with her.
I don't.
Sam, you walk in there cold, she could kill you. It's wrong. More people will die.
You gonna let him do this? Walk into a room with a super soldier.
And he's not my partner.
I used to counsel soldiers. This is right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, I know.
That's right, you did. You did. And you're winning over Battlestar.
If you can talk her down, might be worth a try.
Yep. Voice of reason. Walk it back, Walker. You're a little out of line.
Come to an agreeable conclusion. It's just up ahead.
Oh my god, it's the children.
Hello, my friend. This is for your family.
Oh my goodness.
Can you show us the way?
What the hell?
He doesn't get it. He's very entertaining. A bit obnoxious. Oh, what do you think? I mean, it's obvious that the funeral's today because Carly said we have to go pay our respects.
You got 10 minutes, and we're doing things my way.
What is your way? You're just gonna go in and arrest somebody? You literally have the symbol that she hates on your back, like a target.
Remember my mother or my father. Same goes for siblings. What I do remember is being alone until Mama Donya. Like a lot of you here, Mama Donya saved me. She clothed me. She taught me that we have to do for each other because they won't.
It's smart of her to get the kid out of the way.
But the struggle is what brings us all together. People who have nothing in common. They're all simply one world.
That's really tough, though, to take a bunch of people that did collectively come together, infuse a bunch of people who didn't collectively come together, and expect them all to acclimate at the same speed. I mean, it took them 5 years to build the world that they built. It's going to take time to restructure that with all those new people, and then the population is growing every day. It's like, it can be complicated.
Saw you back there.
Well, you were meant to. That was the point of him standing directly in front of your line of vision.
I came alone.
No, you didn't. Don't lie. You didn't come alone, though.
Sorry for your loss.
I mean, he's in the room alone.
Not condescending. I know what it feels like to lose someone.
Not like this.
Yeah. Oh, that's so rude, thinking someone can't know your pain.
Right. I can't speak for millions, but I understand your frustration.
Stop, because people are getting hurt, right? What if I'm making the world a better place?
You're killing people. It's just different.
Well, she's like Thanos if she thinks killing people will get a better world. That's exactly what Thanos said. Let's just kill half of the world and then everything will get better.
No. This is a bad idea.
It hasn't been 10 minutes, John, just a type.
Don't patronize me.
He's copying the dialogue, but he's doing it so differently.
This is all really easy for you, isn't it? All that serum running through your veins.
It's not easy for you.
Your partner needs backup in there. Do you really want his blood on your hands?
Don't get into Bucky's head.
Anyone else on the planet, he says you're a supremacist.
Ridiculous. Everything I do is to end supremacy.
Killing people to get your way.
They're the supremacists.
So, let me ask you.
What's with this camera angle? Like, why are they facing different directions? It's kind of an odd...
Are you going to increase your army? You're killing innocent people.
They're roadblocks in my journey and I'd kill them again if I had to.
They're roadblocks. They're assets.
He tricked me into sounding like...
Like what?
No, he did not.
People I'm fighting are trying to take your home, Sam. Why are you here instead of stopping them?
And my sister's waiting for that exact same answer. I'm not your enemy. I agree with your fight. I just can't give it the way you're fighting it.
Interesting.
Carly Morgenthau, you're under arrest. Have time to talk.
You were not
Why don't you
civil.
Walker, you are so annoying. I was really hoping that Sam would be able to get to her, especially since... Who? Especially since it was kind of known that he worked with Captain America pretty closely, and...
This place is a maze.
She knows who Captain America is. They seem to know he was a really good person, even if they don't like what the symbol now stands for. Oh my god, Zemo! She doesn't need to be killed. Oh. I hope that Sam is able to help her, and then they're gonna Be on the run from Walker. Get rid of him, get rid of him, get rid of him. Do we want them getting rid of them? I don't know. Who was she planning on giving them to? I don't know. Is he planning on destroying them? Or selling them to the highest bidder? Destroying them. Okay, I wasn't sure. You never know. Okay, you just hit him with that shield. That would have broken his face. There's one left. He's going to take it for himself. There's one left. Is he going to take it for himself? He's going to take it for himself. You are the supremacist that he feared. Interesting that they mentioned no one's been another Steve. And then her friend kind of mentioned, you're the next Steve, which I didn't like because let Steve be his own person. Not everybody needs to live in the shadow of Steve or like take his place. Yeah, you're going to take it. However, if she's handling the super soldier serum very well, it doesn't seem like she's letting her emotions get out of control. I mean, she's a little misguided, obviously. Anyone who blows a bunch of people up is a little misguided. But she does seem to be handling it very well.
They've been destroyed.
I waited too long. When we first came together, we'd all be assigned to the same quarter. Taught to hate if I lived somewhere else. Wish there were a dozen more of us to fight. We started this together and that's how we'll end it.
There's no way around it. We're gonna have to deal with him. That includes Sam. It's the power broker.
Who is the power broker? If I was Sam, I'd want to text her and be like, get her number somehow and be like, I'm sorry, that wasn't me.
Do wars and win.
I'll deal with the power broker when the time comes. Deal with Sam without getting involved in a direct fight. And then we kill Captain America.
Excuse me? Oh, the fake Captain America. I'm still a little triggered.
Were you ever offered it? The serum?
No.
Would you have taken it if you were?
Hypothetically, that is. Would you have taken it?
Would you take it? I don't know if I would. I kind of like my life.
Another affection of gods amongst real people cannot be allowed to exist.
Isn't that how gods talk?
Mm-hmm.
And if that's how you feel, what about Bucky?
Yeah, what about Bucky?
Shouldn't have given him the shield.
I didn't give him the shield.
Oh!
I'm now ordering you to turn him over.
Hey, slow your roll.
I'm ordering you to calm down.
Now, I had Carly and you overstepped. He's actually proven himself useful.
How do you want the rest of this conversation to go?
Politely?
Should I put down the shield? Make it fair?
Bucky? Okay, things are getting spicy. Time is up, time is up, time
Hi,
is
John
up.
Walker.
Oh God. Why are you the way that you are, John?
Let's put down the pointy sticks, and we can...
Why? Why would we put down the pointy
sticks? You might want to fight Bucky
sticks?
before you tangle with the Dora Milaje.
The Dora Milaje have jurisdiction wherever themselves to be.
I love that. Yes to you. Battlestar's just like, what is going on? You touched her. Oh, why would you do that? Oh, goodness. She can take you on because of, I forgot, they're their own version of super soldiers because of the herb. Do they take the herb too? Because they seem very strong. And he's just chilling. I'll drink to that. Rude. Very rude.
James.
Can he get that back on by himself or does he need a second person for that?
He is gone. Leave it.
Did you know they could do that?
They weren't even super soldiers.
Yeah, he's gonna take the next one. But aren't they like kind of super soldiers because they have the herb from Wakanda? I know the king takes it, but they seemed incredible. I mean, they have to have taken that herb too. They were so strong. I feel for Walker. They're really painting him as a character who's obviously becoming more and more and more frustrated and having an increasingly difficult time dealing with the world.
It gets really annoying. Battlestar logo I draw with it.
You wouldn't be worried about how it might change you.
It changed him. That's sad. Because he didn't know it would.
Makes a person more of themselves, right?
No.
Be awarded those medals. Being Cap's the first time I've had the chance to do something that actually feels right.
But you're not going to offer him the serum. I think he's going to save... I've said this before. I keep saying it. I think he's going to save it for himself.
Hello, is this Sarah?
Oh, no. Are you kidding?
My name is Carly Morgenthau.
You need to watch it. That didn't break his nose or anything? These people get punched a lot and they just have no facial repercussions. They're just all they don't even get bruised. Oh god, I thought it was just a pillar. I thought somebody was... Yep, okay. So did they take the exact same super soldier serum? They seem equally as powerful when... If the serums were different, you'd think they would have different impacts on people. For example, the Red Skull took it, but it was very unfinished, so it had repercussions. Banner took it, but it was a different version than what Steve took. So you have all these different versions of super soldiers. Bucky and Steve are probably very close, but I could even argue that he could potentially have different abilities. But it seems like all the super soldiers are just now equally the same, so did they all take the exact same serum?
What'd you do? They've got Lamar.
Yeah, they've got Lamar. What do you mean, what did he do? They have Lamar. Sam, you better get Lamar out of there. I trust Sam more than I do Walker. Why do they keep doing a close-up on the pipe with the leak? Is that water or is that gas or something? Y'all need to stop beating up on Bucky is what you need to stop doing. Come on, Bucky. Here's the thing. Bucky was trained to be a fighter by Hydra. You'd think he'd have better combat skills than any of these people. I mean, I'm hoping... I'd like to see a little bit more of a hierarchy within who has better fighting skills versus potentially who handled the serum better. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just talking crazy, but it seems like some people would handle it better than others. Like maybe some people's mental and emotional composition would just allow them to be able to focus better when they're fighting with the serum inside. Is it gas or is it just water? Like, has this guy been trained for as many years as Bucky has to be a fighter? Or is he just some kid who has the super soldier serum? Like, if you gave me the super soldier serum, yes, I'd have super strength. And I would obviously be elected queen of the world. But I wouldn't have fighting skills. Like, if you put me up against another super soldier, I wouldn't have the ability to defeat them. I'd have to train for that. Did she just kill him? Carly. Oh, even her people.
Hey, Lamar.
If he has a back injury, you need to be careful with his neck. Don't move it too much. Oh, she takes off the mask, which is taking off her vulnerability. Or she just didn't want to wear the mask anymore. Maybe I'm just reading. I think everything's a symbol. I look into everything. Her people are literally running away. So yeah, because you just did something wrong. You should have whispered an apology as you ran away. Sorry, I killed your friend. Yeah. Captain America, you gotta watch out. You're a symbol. They're gonna destroy your symbol. Why did I just call him Captain America? What am I thinking? But if you kill those people in front of others, you're going to destroy the symbol.
Where is she?
Yeah. Oh my god.
It wasn't me.
Oh, you're gonna decapitate him with the shield? Are you kidding me? Oh, crap. Yeah. Oh my god, man. First of all, you did exactly what Carly wanted you to do, even though it kind of came at the price that she wouldn't have wanted. That's terrible. I can't believe you just decapitated somebody with Captain America's shield. I'm talking through it because, oh my god. And everybody just caught it on camera, which means your symbol has now changed. There's a part of me that's like, well, what did Carly expect? I mean, this is just such a terrible situation. Don't end it there. Don't. Oh my. How dare you? How dare them? Why? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm left with one thought. Because clearly I don't need to talk about a wrap up. I talked so much during this episode, an obnoxious amount. I'm perfectly aware. I apologize. I was so wrapped up in it. I have one thought. Do y'all think that Steve Rogers is still alive? He was alive at the end of Avengers Endgame. We know he's older, but is he still alive? And if so, obviously he's, you know, not really associating with anyone. He kind of like left that life behind. But just thinking about how this could impact Steve, do you think Steve is sitting at home or maybe in a little senior home looking at the news going, what have you just done with my symbol? Like, Steve was still in perfect health. He was just sitting on a park bench enjoying his life. Peggy's the one that had died, but he just handed the shield over to Sam, and then Sam's like, thank you, Steve. Goodbye. Okay, I'm giving this away. And then they gave it to Walker. So Steve has to still be alive right now. I wonder what he thinks about seeing his shield being used to decapitate somebody. Well, this was a blast. Thank you so much for watching this with me. I had so much fun. I hope you did as well. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to give this video a like. It really supports my channel and I appreciate it so much. Also subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. You can keep watching more. I hope you have the most wonderful day and I will see you all next time. Bye.